name is Sascha Hein. I'm here today on the last day of the IDS at the Renfert booth, and I'd like to share the advantages of the Light 1 lamp from Renfert, which we developed together. Here it is. This is how it looks like. In order to explain best what the differences are in comparison to other competing products, we have installed this showcase with a competitor's lamp inside. As is often the case with laboratory lamps from other manufacturers, a LED fluorescent element has been integrated here with underneath just a white diffuser. As a result, the light is diffuse and scattered. This means that all the energy which is emitted by the lamp is distributed over the entire surface. It is not focused in any way. With the Light 1 lamp from Renfert, this is quite different. You can see it very clearly here. The comparison between here and there clearly shows that the lamp is very good at concentrating its energy very precisely centered on the surface, where you are working, which is optimally illuminated. The clever idea about the lamp lies in the Fresnel lenses that have been used. They are made of an optically ultra-pure material. Each lens is equipped with two LEDs. Their purpose is that the light from these two LEDs is mixed together, and that, on the one hand, the energy, the light, is concentrated onto the work surface, while on the other hand, it produces a very directional light. Let me briefly explain what this is all about. We have a Vita shade guide, and when, for example, I place it under this light source, which produces a very diffuse light, you can see that as a result, large white light shadows appear on the teeth. But usually, when you look at a tooth color and a ray of light hits a tooth, at the transition from the air to the enamel, about 7% of the light is reflected on the surface. This means that surface reflection is about 7%. The remaining 93% penetrates the tooth, is scattered inside, or travels through the tooth. In other words, this intrinsic scattering actually creates the tooth color. And if there are very strong surface reflections, as you can see here with this diffuse light, then the colors or differences in color are very difficult to assess. With the Light 1, it's different. It derives from research studies, as we do in psychophysics in the field of color research. This is how we often proceed and show test subjects two objects, which are not the same but look similar. We show these objects to the test subjects under very controlled lighting conditions in a booth with about 1,000 lux and ask them about their color perception or their perception of color differences. And if I have a directional light, transmitting the energy very concentrated to the work surface, then, under these conditions, I can visually assess differences in color very well and very precisely. This is not possible under a light with a yellowish color temperature, which also creates diffuse lighting, causing large surface reflections on the teeth. These are basically the main advantages of Light 1. It features this mode, which allows color differences to be determined very precisely visually, thanks to very directional illumination coming from these lenses in combination with the LEDs that are installed here.